All right. I said that I wouldn't create a video today, or this week, or maybe next week. But the reason why I created this video, I had like thoughts was running into my mind, and I think that anyone who are into the law of attraction, either you or anyone, I think they need to hear this because I think it's very important. I was just watching. Well, I'm still am watching the new Bruce Lee movie. It's called Breath of the Dragon, and I think too many people. I think I read in the book somewhere too. Kung Fu people, uh, when they hear Kung Fu, what do you think? A fighting style, a martial arts. But Kung Fu, this had to do what this had to do to relate to the law of attraction. Well, it had to do with everything. With the law of attraction, who we are as a human being, right? So I was listening about Kung Fu is mean to be able, like for instance, I remember there was Kung Fu could be a chef. Like his Kung Fu mean that he have really good skills. He work like that's why they have Forbidden Kingdom. You don't know Forbidden Kingdom is with Jet Li and Jackie Chan in it, right? Where they were talking about hard work over time. Anybody can have Kung Fu, not just in the martial art aspect, but also that we tend to forget sometime when we're studying the law of attraction, right? That we tend to be fixated on this word, the law of attraction, or we tend to fixate it on we know about how the law of attraction is, right? The law of attraction, we're all energy, right? We're all connected, and that we can tap into a power within the universe because we are a part of the universe. We're connected, but yet, why aren't you or those who are in the law of attraction community isn't tap into your own potential? I mean, think about it. If we come into the law of attraction learning about these stuff, whether we're attracted to it, whether we had a moment of crises in our life and we turn toward personal development and self-help and law of attraction, why isn't that it's like this? It's the same thing as school. You learn in a certain way, therefore you do that in a certain way, but you never actually grow out of it, right? And I was thinking, if people would, because there's many people who try to master the law of attraction, right? And I kind of disagree. You shouldn't master the law of attraction. What you should master is yourself. Why master the, if you think about why master the law of attraction if the law of attraction is always working, right? So in essence, if you, because think about it, if the law of attraction is coming into your life and you learn about it, why not use it to learn more about yourself? Basically, you're learning about yourself. Law of attraction is giving you an awareness, if you will, to learn about yourself, learning about nature, learning that we are connected. Because when the first time you come into the law of attraction, what happened is you were disconnected with the world, right? You were disconnected with yourself, with nature, with the energy, with everything that we see. But if we can be connected within ourselves, if we can connect it with the energy field within ourselves, and we shouldn't think of as the law of attraction is limiting our ability to be able to grow. I think that if people would expand their perception, their knowledge, if you will, and to be able to evolve at a higher level, but not in a condescending way, but as to be able to guide them in the direction of bringing home to themselves. That's why they have Oracle of Delphi, right? Knowing thyself. What does knowing thyself mean? Well, learning what your boundaries are, learning how to express yourself, learning to ask, not be uncomfortable with receiving the thing that you receive. That's why they have the law of receiving and the law of giving. You must be able to self-actualize, to be able to express who you are and not to be afraid. Because when we didn't come into the law of attraction, we were afraid to express our uniqueness, our potential. So when you learn the law of attraction, you shouldn't let that limit you. What it should do should expand you into the greater you, into the greater way of thinking. That greater way of thinking is whatever that means to you, not what it means to me, nor to anyone else. For instance, if if it was enough just to learn of the law of attraction, I think everyone would be winning. But I think it's essential to be able to look within ourselves and find that what are we missing? What am I that nasty feeling that we have inside? If we can bring that to the surface and see what it is, we can fix it. And too many times when we get fixated on this law of attraction, we get fixated on how it's gonna come to us. Like the law of attraction, you send out a vibration, you send out a desire, a rocket desire, and you're trying to figure out how to do it, but you don't need to know how. We have to understand that we, in essence, are vibrating, right? But we also have to move into that direction, even if we're afraid to fail. Lesson number one: learn about the law of attraction, right? But be able to fail. Because failing doesn't mean that you're stupid or you're not going to make it. It means that you're a human being, that you're still learning. Think about it. If the law of attraction gives you an awareness about the nature of things, about you, then you should be able to experiment your self, like your whole self, and learn about the thing that you dislike and learn about the thing that you like. It should bring you to a level of awareness about yourself and who you are as a human being. And when you will be able to express that to others and communicate that with others, you wouldn't have this discomfort with that, because too many people in the world are hiding themselves. They're not expressing themselves. Because I was watching Bruce Lee, and I was because I'm getting to his stuff. Bruce Lee wasn't my role model, but too many people. I mean, not too many people. Many people role model is Bruce Lee. Mine was Jackie Chan, because Jackie Chan is, of course, he's funny. He's comedy. I like comedy, and to be able to, I remember Bruce Lee said, I forgot what he said, but we, as we go into the law of attraction, we must expand of who we are, and not only that, we must uh, be uncomfortable and try to find out what we can do, because we don't know what we can do, right? And that we're always evolving as a human being, mentality wise. We can expand that consciousness, we can expand our awareness. If we have this type of awareness, that's your perception. But if we expand that awareness, we expand our perception and where we can go. We can see farther and we can go farther. But we have to basically, the law of attraction is about mastering ourselves, not mastering the law of nature. How can you master the law of nature? If you master yourself. When you master yourself, you are in harmony with the laws of nature. And as you are in harmony with the laws of nature, it brings you the people, the resources, the idea that you need. Think about it. If you master the law of attraction, you're mastering the outer world. That is the outer. Your law of attraction is the inner. It's about the inner being of us. It's about the inner vibration, the vibrational frequency that connect with everything. And that if we can tap into our most power within us, we can basically create our own universe. Even if we have setback, even if we have adversity. Adversity we shouldn't look at as a bad luck or karma, or it's basically they're trying to teach us lesson, trying to give us more awareness. It give us to more understanding of ourselves. It's bringing closer to home. And when we use the law of attraction, is what we're doing is we're creating personal bubble within ourselves. As we connect it to that bubble, that inner being within us, it's in harmony with nature law. Because you got to understand about the natures of things. When we understand that, you can create, when you believe it in your mind, when you believe it in wholeheartedly that you believe things can come true for you, things going to happen that may look magical, may look like it's a miracle, but it's not. Because you are in essence in harmony with that law. And as you are in harmony with that law, you vibrate the same level. And also, it's not just attracting the same frequency, but it's attracting experiences for make you to grow. And not only your consciousness, your skill level, to bring you of who you always wanted to be. Isn't that what you wanted? Or is it you just want to use it for your, just to attract things to your life? If you are unhappy, what makes you come into the law of attraction? Why did you come into this field of study? Why? Is it because you want to attract the things, or you want to become the better version of yourself? At first, for me, I wanted to get out of the situation because I was sad, I was depressed, I was hurt, I was in chaos, I didn't know what to do, I was lost, I was in pain. But then I realized, as I go through, as I try to manifest and did manifest this object, I was not happy. But when I use the law of attraction for me, for growing me, I become more happier, I become more whole. And I stop rejecting me. The law of attraction you should be seen as, we shouldn't be able to wreck yourself. Right now, if you're into the law of attraction, you're rejecting yourself. You're rejecting your wants. You're rejecting you. You're expressing, you're rejecting your dreams, goals, in order to please the other person, in order to do what the person wants. No, you should do what you want. It's not always like, it's not like, oh yeah, I learned the law of attraction, that's it. No. If you're still here on earth, you're still growing. And that when you learn about this stuff, is to be able to break free of the mental structure that you had, the mental bondage, the mental limitation that you have set upon yourself and society have set for you and your parents. It's time to set that free and wonder where we can go, where we can see the future, where we can go far. It is up to us to find it. I cannot find that for you. But what I can do is give you the ability to see and access my mind. It's how I think. It's how I see. Because you see, what I see now is people are trying to attract the object instead of becoming greater. If you want to attract the person that you want, you have to be the right person. But the right person means you have to heal yourself, right? Too many of us aren't healing ourselves. Healing means you got to be single for a while. And if you haven't healed, because you've been damaged, your heart been hurt. So why are you trying to look for a relationship if you've been hurt already? You have to heal that part of yourself. And being single is not that bad. You get to discover who you are. That's the same thing as the law of attraction. You get to discover who you are and what your wants are. What do you want in life? Where you want to go? Where you want to reach? Where you want to build in potential, that human untapped potential that we have in ourselves. So today, what I want you to know is aware that the law of attraction is not just for attracting the object, but it's making you becoming more of who you want to be and make you grow in potential. And you have to reach that within you, and you have to get uncomfortable to be able to do that. Because by being uncomfortable and by going outside of your comfort zone, You therefore find out what you can do, and you begin to do that. You begin to live your dream. You begin to see that you have the ability to do it, and you wasn't aware before. So that's pretty much it. My message today is learn about yourself. Learn that not only learn about the law of attraction, but learn that this law of attraction is for us coming home to ourselves. As we come home to ourselves, we can reach higher into the sky, into the universe, and pull it into the physical realm. And BANG! You got it. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, because I do law of attraction, book reviews, interviews, and do crazy like this. Bye bye.